This podcast absolutely, unequivocally, positively, 100% contains adult material. Mature audiences only, please.
Hey, welcome back to the number one rated podcast by 9 out of 10 dentists doing a root canal. We are the ADHD of podcasts. Me and Mrs. Always Right. I'm your host, me.
And I'm Mrs. Always Right, and hopefully I never get a root canal.
I hope you don't.
Oh my God. Sounds painful.
And we're coming to you live from that little trailer park in Bonnie, Texas.
Yes. And let me just read what Wikipedia says. It says Bonnie is a village in Brazoria County. The population, according to the 2010 census, was 310, making it the smallest village in Texas.
Village?
Yes. And Bonnie is around 15 times larger than the smallest city or smallest town in Texas.
So what makes a village and a city?
I'm glad you asked.
Are
because
you?
I was ready for this.
Woo! Let's see.
Okay, so a village is a small community in a rural area. Rural area. And a town is a populated area with fixed boundaries and a local government, and a city is a larger, important town. I guess they got a mayor or something. I don't fucking know.
I bet you villages and cities both have mayors.
I guess. I don't.
You get?
I don't.
So wait.
I
You try to bring all this geographical information, and you don't even have all the fucking information you need.
I don't have a fucking clue. No, I'm
Fucking
just pulling it all out of my ass.
Well, look at that.
Sorry.
No, it's fine.
Anyway, what you got going on today?
Oh, you know I have nothing going on. Absolutely nothing.
Nothing going on. That's not true. That's not true. You're making a shelf for me. I wanted a shelf.
I cut a piece of wood with a skill saw.
You did. But it looks like there's a straight, it looks like it's a straight cut. So I think you did very, very well.
It's straighter than...
If I would have done it?
No,
is that what you're saying?
No.
I'm just wondering.
It's straighter than if I would have used a handsaw, is all I'm saying.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay.
I can see that.
Can
Absolutely. You? Yeah. Oh, my headphones are sliding back, but my hair looks horrible. My hair looks terrible. Oh, well, I don't care.
We were going to do a backup episode last week.
Didn't work. Are
you going to keep up with that smacking? I mean, fortunately for you, I'm going to cut that shit out.
You can take it out?
But I can hear it now, and it's just like, oh my God. No, it's fine.
Maybe
so
I'm
last week we were going to do a backup episode, so we had one in the bank, and I lost. We had a technical difficulty, is how you would word that?
We had a technical something going on, absolutely.
And we lost it. So the good news is we have an idea for today's show.
Absolutely. So this I'm really not pulling out of my ass. And the funny thing is, last week when we did it for a bonus type episode or whatever, I mean, it turned out really nice. We had good content. We were flowing back and forth. Probably some of the funny things that we said or didn't say or whatever might not happen this time. I'm not real sure. So this is kind of like a redo. I guess, the first was practice. So now we know what's going on.
Like redo, like Hot Shots Part 2.
Redo. Yeah.
Part 2. Yeah. I'll tell you we should do.
Oh, sorry. No.
You went doo-doo today.
When I gotta go, I gotta go. I don't care where I'm at. I got to go.
You know I love you.
What do you want?
I'm just saying I'd still lick it.
Ew. You're the most disgusting person I think I know. I mean, seriously, no.
Do you expect anything less?
No, not really. Not from you. No. I know how you are. You're just weird.
I was at my computer. Was it Friday?
I
think it was Friday. It was Thursday or Friday because we had real bad storms Thursday.
Yes.
Real bad.
Yes. Tornado bad.
And you came home early.
I did. And it was funny because I wanted to come home. Wait.
No, you do you, boo.
So I wanted to come home early.
Are we going to tell the Superman story?
Superman? Maybe you are. I don't know because I don't think I know the story.
You told me the story when he got home Thursday.
Oh, Oh, that story.
Oh,
yeah. Okay, well, I mean I've got several other things to talk about though. I wanted to come home early because I was like, if we're gonna die, we're gonna die together. You are not gonna get the pleasure of me dying and you not at least being seriously injured by my side, one or the other.
I think that's the sweetest thing you've ever said, right? I swear to God, that is the sweetest thing you've ever said to me. I'm
glad
wrong camera.
I'm glad you think it's sweet, but I mean, I was just like, if I die, it's just straight party for you, right?
Yeah.
But if we're together and I die, then maybe you'll be maimed or something. You gotta suffer a little bit.
If you drag me down with you is what you're talking about.
I mean, yes, to put it mildly, I guess. Yes, you can say that.
I was telling when I was up in the bubblegum wrapper factory that I was had been working at all week.
Yes.
There's a guy who rides quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
And I was telling him how you're the best sport bike passenger ever. You never bitched. You never complained. When I tucked, you tucked. The only standing rule you had is if you go, I go.
Oh, yeah. And my bitch ass is riding you like a surfboard on the way down.
That's kind of fucked up. You're going to have to take one for the team or come off or some shit.
No.
Why would you want to pull me down with you?
No, dude, because if I go, everything is going, okay? Because I'm not going without you. Do you understand? I am holding on. So if you're going, I'm going. But other than that, I'm just not gonna let go.
So the thought of you falling off and dying and me continuing on with my life was just more than you could bear.
Oh yeah, way more than I could bear. You got to be maimed or have at least a cool scar to talk about or something. I don't know. So
all right.
Anyway, yeah. So yeah, I said that, but then also, you and I both. I'm training a new guy at work on how to clean the toilets correctly, and it turns out you
counterclockwise or clockwise.
Well, I can't tell you that.
Fuck.
I'd have to kill you.
Trade secrets.
Yes, exactly. So it turns out one day you were also training a guy at work. We were discussing it over the phone, our daily phone call. And the guy you were training and the guy I was training. Iowa. No, I'm just kidding. They had the same name.
They did.
It's so weird. I mean, that's very coincidental. I don't know what it is, but it's very weird, and I thought it was kind of cool.
Shit happens. So
okay, yes. Now I can
Thursday
go to
we had some real bad storms.
Yes. You can tell your story, and then I'll tell mine.
I had no stories. I was sitting on the porch. I got home as he started, and all day I'd heard they were going to start it too, but it was real spotty coverage for those storms.
Mm-hmm.
But that we were definitely going to be getting a squall line coming through.
Yes.
And what would you say is about 5:30, 6 o'clock? Thursday evening.
Yes,
ish.
it was.
Let's just say ish, right? I mean, I'm not good with time.
So
yeah. I knew the storms were coming, so I shut down the computer just in case the power it went out.
Right.
And I went and sat on the porch and I was watching the radar and listening to the radio.
Now were the dogs being babies and they were in the house? No, they were outside with you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
When that wind started coming through, you could hear it coming like a half a mile away. You could just hear it start to blow in, and it hit me on that back porch, and I got a little scared. I'm like, I showed you, I took a video with the cell phone, and it hit, and I'm like, yeah, I'm going in. And then the dogs were like, oh, we're going to stay outside. I'm like, bitches, get inside.
They wanted to stay outside?
They're dumb. They're dog. They don't know their dogs. I mean, to their credit.
Yeah, they don't.
But they were just like, dumb. And then I ran inside and they're like, oh, we don't want to die either. And they followed in behind me.
And I bet Bob never went outside.
Never.
No, he's like, nope, I know it's coming. And
I think the cat's a natural weather detector.
No, I think the cat's just naturally lazy.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, he didn't want to get off of the bed or the couch or wherever he was at. He was like good with it. So it's funny when I was at work.
Is it funny?
Yes.
Is it funny?
So.
Learn your words.
I know my words. I'm just saying. Shut up. Don't tell me what to do.
I
You're
do
not
what I
my
want.
daddy.
I say what I want.
You're not my daddy. You can't tell me what to do.
I'm the next best thing to you, Daddy. I'm your husband.
Okay. Bad weather was coming in. I was thinking I might want to leave a little early. This was right around 6:00. And I had planned on leaving half a day early anyway. So should I wait?
Oh, hey, babe. I'm just refilling.
Mhm.
Go ahead.
I couldn't decide whether I wanted to leave at 6:30 or go ahead and wait and leave at 7:30. God, dude. Same shit you do to me. I decided that I was going to go out and look at the weather and make my decision then. Speaking with another guy that I work with, older gentleman, we decide that we're going to go out to look at the weather together. We go out, and by this time, all the sirens, it's like maybe 5:45, something like that. All the sirens, city sirens around us are already going off because of the bad weather, See, I'm doing
Damn,
it too.
dude. Oh,
Well,
wait. Damn, dude.
I know, because I talk with my hands and I can't help it. I'm sorry. I just can't
Is it
help
like
it.
this?
Yeah. So that's what I do. Anyway, we go out and we're looking at the weather. We look back to the west of us, and it is so freaking dark. Anyway, it was so freaking dark back to the west of us, but you could see it was almost like all the clouds were meeting in the middle, but the middle was still lighter, but you could see that it was coming towards us. And like I said, all the city sirens are going off and everything. And then all of a sudden, our work siren started going off. And there was another couple of people out there with us. And they're like, yep, we're going in. The door behind us. Now, these are big, thick, heavy, thick, heavy-duty metal doors. The one behind us that we had come out just slammed shut. And when it slammed shut, because it's heavy, we were like, yep, nope, that's our cue. So everybody started going in. The other people that were there said, oh, y'all going in? Yes, we are. So we all had to walk back behind where we actually originally come out of. And as we're walking up, the wind is blowing. Our alarms are going off at work. And about the time we get to the doorway that we're going to go in, the supervisor had opened the door to make sure, nobody was out there. And it's right in between two separate buildings. And we come in and we're like, yeah, it's getting pretty bad out there. And we have to go to this hallway where we have to shelter in place, right? Because bad weather. By the time we get to this little place that we're supposed to shelter in place at, which is maybe, I don't know how far, a 15-second walk or 30-second walk from where we were originally. We get to this place, and in the doorway comes another guy that apparently was just a few seconds behind where we were at. But he's got scrapes all on his arm. And we're like, what the fuck? Well, he said he was walking up between the buildings, same place we just came from. He said the wind literally picked him up. Literally picked his feet up out from underneath him, picked him up and like slammed him somehow or another, or coaxed him violently to the building next door. So he had scrapes all on his arms, and he said he hurt his knee.
Aww.
I was like, oh my God, that could have been us. And the older gentleman that I work with, he's older, and he don't weigh but maybe $140 anyway. I'm like, dude, you need to get some lead in your ass or something, because anyway, yeah. So the wind was so in just a couple of seconds.
I'm telling you, it came through. It was like
so
a wrecking
bad.
ball, like Miley Cyrus.
Yes.
It
like
came
she
in
said.
like a wrecking ball. Wrecking.
Yes.
So old scrawny dude got picked the fuck up and
Picked
thrown
the
around
fuck
by
up.
the wind.
Yes. And he was literally just a few seconds behind us. So had we had to walk a little bit slower from the older gentleman that I was with, that could have been us.
No, I get it.
Wow.
I mean, if there's any saving grace or any reason for a guy to be tubby, such as myself, okay,
Yeah.
the extra 100 pounds I probably have on that dude,
Yes.
I don't think I would have got picked up and thrown around.
Maybe not. I mean,
And I
they might have
probably got
picked you
more than
up.
100 pounds on that dude.
I would say maybe 100.
You think so?
What? I mean, I probably weigh more than he does. So yeah,
Dang, girl, you fat ass.
I'm thick.
Thick.
I'm thick. Yes. Yes. Anyway, yeah. So we had some very interesting.
Yes, so.
Yes, so.
Yes, so.
You
Great,
like that?
great
Yeah.
podcast words.
Yeah, so. You like those? I know you do. That's why I say them.
That's why I take them out.
Oh,
I'm
glad
editing.
you
just
do.
make editing hard and fun.
Hard and fun.
Not like sex.
Okay.
It's not fun.
Oh, okay.
Most of the
All right.
time, it's not hard anymore either. Like I was saying before,
Mm-hmm.
the story. I don't know if it was Thursday or Friday,
Okay.
but I got a phone call.
Mhm.
Actually, I got a text, and it was like, "Your wife, has she scared anybody with her dingling yet?" And I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" So I texted him back, and I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" And he called me, and he goes, "Yeah, you know her dingling, her she funnel, where she was going to helicopter." And I'm like, "Oh, because we didn't put a podcast out that week, so he had just listened to it. No, it was 2 weeks later."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was talking about your dingling.
Wow. That's crazy. Hey, at least
Hey.
we know somebody listens.
Well, I told you we get 2 downloads a week.
We got to have more than 2 because you're one and I'm one.
We get 3
So,
downloads a week.
Okay, there you go. Hey, eventually we'll get to 5 or better, and that would be awesome.
I got some exciting news.
Oh, really?
Yeah, hang on. For the podcast audience, we've just brought up our YouTube homepage.
Why?
Why what?
Like all my faces are the most goofy things ever. You never.
This
what
is-
the fuck, dude?
Are you just now noticing that?
Because I don't bring all of
Zoom
them
in
up
on
at
them a little bit?
one time. I don't. Are you what the fuck, dude?
Oh.
I don't bring them up like in a big thing like
don't?
that. No, I just.
Jesus.
What?
So you're just now
okay,
noticing.
so
I do try to. That's the first time you noticed that?
You just try to make it look so stupid.
I do.
That people go, what
Yes.
the fuck this bitch
That's the-
doing? Let me see.
That's the whole point. Look,
Oh,
tell
my
me that that's not the. I can't believe this is the first time you've noticed.
Because I've never brought it up like this. Where
No?
no. Oh my god, that's too funny.
So my whole point to this is keep going down.
Oh, okay.
You'll see where I started to see when I changed them.
What do you mean?
Uh,
Changed them.
Oh, look at that one, electrocuted. Oh, you're
Wait.
fucking awesome down there. See it? Look at the one. Oh,
sorry.
no, it's
Ah!
fine. It's a shut. Scroll up, just one more. Scroll up. Nope, down.
Well, you said
That one, look, a little depressed to see it.
I think I have seen that one
Yeah?
and really noticed it, but oh my god! Oh, look
So
at this:
the
10
whole-
views,
hang on.
5 views.
No, I
I'm
know,
just kidding.
I know.
It's fine though; it doesn't even matter.
We're at 99 subscribers, okay?
which is awesome.
Well, most of those are for the writing videos, babe,
Oh,
just so you
okay.
know.
Okay.
But with that being said,
Yes.
somebody out there give us one more subscribe so I can have 100, please.
See, yeah. We'd like for you to stay, even if you never even look at these again.
That's
But
true.
just so we can have 100, right?
Just so we can have 100.
Okay. That's too
So
funny.
you've never noticed that I always try to pick out your goofiest fucking face to put on there?
I mean, I kind of figured you did
Yeah?
because I noticed, but I've never really noticed. I don't guess. I don't know. It's funny. It is funny though.
The Valentine's Day one was great though.
Oh God, I love that one.
And you see how
I'm sorry.
see how I tinted it in red a little bit for Valentine's Day?
Oh
You see?
yeah,
Do you see what I did there?
Of course I do.
You made a heart. And then that was the only face you made where you were making a heart.
I'm so goofy. I'm so retarded.
it's
Oh my
fucking-
God.
Babe, it was fantastic, though.
Oh,
I appreciate you pulling that up.
So, no problem. No problem. I'm glad I could give you plenty of goofy faces
so
to
now you
choose
can
from.
see, though, I got the computer hooked in. I can pull up fucking.
Yeah. You can show everybody what we're looking at and laughing at.
I'm trying to make us
Oh.
broadcast worthy.
Well, what do you mean, bro?
That what's going on there. Oh,
do
fuck.
your face like that. You should do your face like
what?
that.
Show
too.
me right
No,
now.
no, you-
wait,
you
no,
try
hang
it.
on. No,
You
wait,
try
wait.
Try it.
Show me now.
Try it. No,
Show
you
me
try
now.
it.
Wait. Oh, you're fucking retarded.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's all me, baby.
it's all you,
all
babe.
me. It's all me. Damn, I don't know if we can get into what
Yeah,
we were.
babe, we're really only at like 23 minutes,
Oh.
if not that.
Okay,
Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, ask your question.
So what we
At the
talked
end of the
about-
episode, like we normally get to the topic 20 fucking minutes into the episode.
It's okay.
Talk
it's
about
okay.
ADHD.
Yeah, and poop and everything else.
That's okay. We'll only spend like 10 minutes on it anyway. But go ahead.
Okay. Is there a limit personally? Personally.
Glad you heard it.
Yes. Or householdly. I don't know what the word there is, but is there a limit that you feel that you need to discuss with your partner, i.e. me, before you?
Are you sure about that?
That's why I'm hoping, I guess. Is there a limit that you feel you need to monetarily? Is there a limit that you feel if I don't spend more than, $50, I don't have to discuss it with anybody, or after $50, and that's really, really lowballing what we spend anyway.
Right.
Should you discuss it? And should that go as far as buying yourself a new pair of socks or buying a shelf for the house? You see what I'm saying?
I do. I'm
Okay.
pretty lucky. I know somebody who gives out socks at Christmas all the time. I've got so many fucking socks, they don't all fit in 2 drawers.
That is true.
And we probably should go through them.
Yes.
I only wear,
believe.
and not to hijack the subject, but I only wear like black socks to work,
Mhm.
and there's just socks in there I don't even get around to wearing.
Oh, including the black socks.
Including the black socks. But to
Yes.
answer your question,
Yes.
you and I maintain separate accounts.
We do.
And there's a reason behind that, and we won't get into it on that show, but you and I maintain separate accounts. As far as the bills go, and of all the bills together, I feel
You feel.
that they're pretty much equally split down the middle.
Yes.
Okay.
That is correct.
Now, although I pay less bills, I
Yes.
pay the higher priced bills. Somebody's got to pay for the single wide, right?
Yes.
All you got to do is pay to keep air in the tires,
Yes.
right? But
That
there's a
way
lot
we
more.
can
But
move
there's a
it
lot more
anytime.
tires, right? That equal to the trailer payment. You know what I'm saying?
Right. No, I understand. I understand.
But you and I. So no, is if your obligations are met and my obligations are met,
Mhm.
I don't see any reason to ask you permission for anything.
And it's not really
And
permission,
it's not.
just discussion. Like, I know that we've kind of been discussing about getting new furniture, and I would like your input on it.
I don't care,
I don't figure you do,
but I do think
there
that
are some things that, do we want to go with another love seat that reclines,
No.
or do we want to get 2 separate recliners?
that's
Or,
where
you
I
know,
would go.
and so that's as far as the amount of
I mean, we
money I'm
said
going
as
to
far
end
as
up spending on it.
We sit as
Doesn't
far away
matter.
from each other as possible anyway.
Look, I can't even reach.
Oh!
Oh! Just barely.
Barely.
Made it.
But I think this go round,
Mm-hmm.
1 couch,
Okay.
2 recliners
Okay.
with some
okay.
kind of nifty, handy dandy.
end table
end
in
table
between,
in
or
between.
something like that.
That
Okay.
way, when we're sitting down, the
Mhm.
dogs and the cats ain't trying to jump middle and all
back,
that. You
back
understand
and
what I'm saying?
forth, and
They can all
okay,
be on
yeah.
your side.
Now, I don't want people to think that we just looked at each other and went, "Fuck you! I'm not sharing my money with you. Fuck you! I'm not sharing my money with you."
That's not how
now
that went at all.
we actually do have an account with both of our names on it,
Right.
but we also have an account. You have an account with just your name, and I have an account with just my name. Yeah.
So what happens
I didn't
though?
want-
What happens if, heaven forbid, you're on your way home, and let's say a severe storm rolls in, and you get picked up off the ground and thrown down on the ground, but this time you actually die.
Right.
How do I access that stuff?
I guess you go to the bank and you.
I'd have to bring them a death certificate, wouldn't I?
Yes, usually.
And a marriage certificate, right?
Yes.
Say
Yes.
showing we were married.
Yes. We
What
have
a
all that.
Fucking
But
chore.
I think.
What, I have to rip it off the wall?
Yeah, and I've got it super glued. So
Do you
saying.
really? Is it
No.
super glued in there?
no, it is not. I think that there is paperwork, and I might have filled it out when I opened the account. That like beneficiary type stuff.
Yeah,
And I believe that you're listed on that. I guess I need to
Well, you're-
double check with
you're
them and make
the
sure. But
only benefit the person who gets everything. Okay. What?
Don't you hate it when you're trying to say a word and then you just got to change everything that you're saying?
Well, I could sit here and try to say that word 75 times, or I could just, give
change a couple of
give
words.
me the
and be
long
good.
form, you
Yes.
know?
Yes, it's fine.
I do. I say I do. I would hope that you would take care of people that needed to be taken care of. With that being said,
Mm-hmm.
you got to take care of the bills and all that stuff first, right?
Absolutely.
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 Somebody told me when you're doing your life insurance and all that, because I used to have it split between like you and the kids and all that. It was brought to my attention, and not by you, actually. I mean, it's like you're going to have shit to pay. You need to make sure all that stuff's paid. The kids can have the car, the computer, or whatever. Whatever you decide on, they decide on. I'm sure y'all will work that out.
Right. The little fiddlesticks. Y'all can have that. No,
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
But I know you will take care of them where you can. But-
Absolutely. Absolutely.
so you get it all.
Well, you're listed as my beneficiary on everything too. So
Yeah, but you need to make sure you tell me how you want shit taken care of.
however you deem necessary.
Because the little bit you're going to get, if something happens to me, I think you need to put solely towards the house.
Right. And
You know?
I would agree the same with you.
But then your personal things, that's,
Whatever you decide.
what's what they want. Unless I want it. And then,
Exactly.
You
That's
know
what
what
I'm saying. It's for you to decide. If
I know,
there's
I don't want to be
something
stingy with your shit, though.
if there's something specific,
There's nothing specific.
I
I have all the memories I need.
but if there's
right
something
here in
specific
audio
for
and
them,
video
I will
form.
write it down.
Okay.
I mean, I can't think. I don't really have anything. You can have this wheel, and you can have this wheel. That's about it.
I don't know how I'm going to cut your Volkswagen up into 3 different parts and
Oh yeah, I don't
divide it
don't
up between
know.
your kids.
I don't know. It's fine.
But you got to have, my whole thought behind that is you got to have a place to live.
yes. And the good thing is, all of our kids have a place to live already.
Hopefully.
Well, I haven't heard that they don't. So,
I hear you.
so they're good there.
Do you think you should have to discuss with me on high-end purchases?
No, but I would like to think if I'm going to go out and spend, $2,000 on furniture, that I would like your input. So I would like to talk to you about that and get what you think versus, and have a discussion.
Well, see, I think, and actually we did this Saturday, right? We went and looked. We were thinking about buying a trailer, and we didn't know which way we're
thinking about.
We
buying
are
a
thinking about buying a
Yes.
trailer, and we didn't know which way we were leaning on what we were
Right.
doing.
Right.
I think both of those options had pros and cons.
Yes.
I would worry too much about not having my shit locked up. That's why I think we should go with the decision we made.
Right. And I agree.
But
I totally agree.
the reason, it's not like I brought you to ask your permission. It's to get
Right.
your input.
Exactly. That's why, we've been discussing furniture and everything else.
You don't have to put my input on that because I don't
No,
care.
But I would like it. But
I don't
would
care
like it
as
on
long
that.
as when I come.
As long as you come home, you have a place to put
sit.
your ass.
That's right.
I got you.
That's right.
I understand that,
Awesome.
But as far as anything, I would say at least $500 or less. You know what? If I want to spend it, I'm gonna spend it.
So if I keep it at $4.99.99,
Hey, there you
we're
go.
good.
I'm kidding. Now I've spent over $500, but usually when I do things like
I
that,
don't even care.
It's on you. But
I know.
you
I don't know
know.
why you even do that.
Because I love you and
That's
I
so
love doing things
sweet.
for you.
Aw.
You know.
Would you like to end this podcast?
Thanks for joining us.
I'll end it. I'm just saying, are you ready to end the podcast?
I mean, I guess we can. Yeah, we've discussed what we need to discuss, I guess.
Hey, thanks for listening to Me and Mrs. Always Right. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please drop us an email at meandmrsalwaysright@gmail.com. All complaints go to Trevor the intern.
Absolutely. And don't forget, we need one more subscriber on the YouTube. Well, just one.
Wait, on the YouTube or on YouTube?
I don't know. What is it? On YouTube.
There you go.
Okay. But you can find us on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. Hang on. I just don't know. Find us on Facebook. I gotta start all over because I don't know. Find us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where were you going?
I was going TikTok, but I
don't even know.
I don't
No,
do
we're
TikTok
not.
videos anymore. I don't have
No.
time to edit the shorts.
I know. So, and don't forget, one more subscriber.
And help support this podcast at Patreon/Me and Mrs. Always Right, where you get pre and post show content right along with unedited episodes.
And sometimes the funny faces and shit you're going to hear, other than what you goofy faces you see on YouTube, it can be pretty funny. I'm just saying.
I haven't put video on Patreon in a while.
Okay.
So watch us on YouTube. All right. I love you.
I love you too, honey.
All right. You have a great day.
You too.
All right. I love you.
All right. I love you too.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.